Hi, this is Derek Tsai from LearnByBlogging.com. Today we're going to give a review of this book that's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Mary Kondo, the Japanese author. And I just want to go real quickly on my key takeaway. If you want to go through the book, it could be very strenuous and kind of hard to read, but she gives a lot of good tips and the reasoning behind why she chose a certain method of cleaning it up or tidying things up. So my key takeaway is that discarding comes first before organizing. And that's intuitive. If you want to reduce the size of the problem, you should always get rid of things first. And the second takeaway is that when you are organized, when you are purging or selecting things to purge, you should put everything on the floor or on the bed before start purging it. Because if you do, and don't do partial incremental purging one room at a time. And just do it all at once, because that way you can see everything clearly. And I think that's a very good tip. And she also advised that the book really speaks to the once a lifetime tidying, not daily tidying up. Probably not once a lifetime, but once every few years. And she said that because that once you develop a habit of tidying things up, you will get better at it and you may not accumulate the junk. I don't think that's going to happen. Also, that you should try to keep only things that speak to your heart or spark joy or bring you joy when you see and touch them. Choose what you want to keep and not what you want to get rid of. There's a subtle difference. What you want to get rid of could be very hard to, maybe a very small set of the one that you really want to keep. Okay, so that's a subtle difference. And do this by yourself. Don't have other people present that might influence how you choose which one to get rid of, and especially your parents or whoever who gave you the gift or give you the things that you're trying to get rid of. So that kind of very difficult to make it very difficult. And purge systematically by category, not places or by room. So we just talked about that. Start with the clothing, books, document, and all the way to the sentimental ones or mementos, which are very difficult to do. So do the easy one first. That's kind of intuitive. And to truly cherish the things, and this is a quote in the book, to truly cherish the things that are important to you, you must first discard those that have outlived their purposes. And there's in the book, she actually went into a little bit more of a ceremonial thing that before you get rid of them, you kind of have to show your gratitude and give thanks to the value that thing brought to you in the past, so that you can make it psychologically easier to get rid of. And in the clothing category, she actually gave a few tips, like start with the off-season clothing and what to hang and what to fold and how to fold for the drawer, always standing up instead of stacking them, because when you stack them, it's very hard to find things. So if you stack vertically, when you open up the drawer, you can see everything right in front of you. And if you watch some YouTube video, she actually show you how to fold them, and that was quite helpful. Just search on Mary Kondo or Magic of Tidying things, and that might be helpful. And she also mentioned that folding is really a form of dialogue with our wardrobes. So when you fold them, you can kind of talk to them, make sure nobody's around, otherwise people think you are nut. But I can imagine that could be quite therapeutic. And the book seems to be difficult for people, but it's easy. The books seems to be very difficult for other people to get rid of, but it's easy for me because I really don't buy them anyway. I pretty much decided that it's much easier for me to borrow it from my local library, which is very good at stocking the books that I want to read. And the advice that she also gave, that giving the things that you're about to donate or discard a proper send-off by bidding farewell or showing your gratitude for their services all these years, and free them from the prison or storage for them to give joys to other people. And this is what I just talked about. This is be kind of a Japanese Zen things, but it helps alleviate a guilty conscience of being wasteful, and helps speed through the grieving process of letting go of things. So that's kind of the main points. I don't want to dwell too much, and I think the books have some other tidbits that are pretty good, but these are the key things. I did learn a few things. I think it makes it easier when I'm cleaning my office right now in my job transition, and it really makes it a little bit easier. And also at home, I after reading the book, I actually got rid of a whole huge bag of old clothing that I gave away to the Goodwill. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have. I don't have the book in front of me because I read the ebook, and it's a good book. Just kind of have to read through it pretty quickly and get the essence of it. Okay, that's all I have, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.